Be honest with yourself for a moment. How many times have you thought, I'll start tomorrow? Tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes never. We live in a world that glorifies motivation as the secret ingredient to success. We binge motivational videos, listen to hype-up speeches, and wait for that lightning bolt of inspiration to strike. But here's the truth. Motivation isn't reliable. It comes and goes like caffeine in your bloodstream. If you're waiting to feel motivated before you act, you'll be waiting forever. This video dives deep into why motivation is a myth, how science explains it, and most importantly, what you should focus on instead to build real progress. The myth of motivation. Society loves to sell the idea that motivation is the spark for success. We picture successful people as endlessly fired up, fueled by passion every single day. But motivation doesn't work like that. Motivation is temporary. It's like a sugar rush. It spikes when we hear an inspiring story or imagine a new goal. But it crashes once the real effort begins. If your success depends solely on feeling motivated, you'll give up as soon as the feeling fades. The science behind motivation. Motivation isn't some magical force, it's rooted in biology. Our brains release dopamine, the reward chemical, when we anticipate pleasure, not necessarily when we're doing the work. That's why planning a gym session feels good, but dragging yourself through the actual workout feels painful. Your brain's priority is survival. Conserve energy, avoid discomfort, and seek easy rewards. So when you're waiting to feel motivated, you're waiting for your brain to do something it's naturally wired to resist. Discipline beats motivation. Here's the uncomfortable truth. People who succeed aren't motivated all the time. They're disciplined. Discipline means showing up and doing what you said you'd do, even after the excitement is gone. It's the difference between someone who sticks to a workout routine for years and someone who quits after 2 weeks. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Most people think motivation leads to action, but psychologists say it's the opposite. Action creates motivation. This is called the action-energy loop. When you take even the smallest step, like doing one push-up, writing one sentence, or opening a textbook, you generate momentum. That momentum fuels motivation, which then encourages more action. Instead of waiting to feel ready, start with ridiculously small actions. The feeling will follow. The problem with big goals. Big goals are exciting but overwhelming. Saying, I want to lose 50 pounds, or I'll build a 6-figure business, sounds inspiring at first, but your brain sees those giant goals as impossible, so it procrastinates. The solution: shrink the goal into small, manageable steps. Don't say, I'll run 5 miles. Just put on your running shoes. Don't say, I'll write a book. Just write one sentence. Over time, small wins compound into big results. Systems are more powerful than goals. Author James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, puts it best. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Goals are about outcomes. Systems are about habits, the daily routines that actually move you forward. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation for it. It's automatic because it's part of your system. Success works the same way. Build systems that run on autopilot, and you'll progress even when motivation is low. Redesigning your environment. Motivation often fails because our environment makes bad habits easier. If you keep junk food in the house, you'll eat it. If your phone is next to your bed, you'll scroll before sleeping. If your workspace is cluttered, you'll avoid it. The key is environment design. Make good habits obvious and bad habits invisible. Place healthy snacks in sight. Keep books on your desk and put your phone in another room while you work. When your environment is set up for success, you don't need much willpower at all. The power of identity. Motivation is about wanting something. Identity is about being someone. If you say, "I want to run," it depends on your mood. But if you say, "I'm a runner," you're defining yourself by the habit. Identity makes consistency easier because it's no longer about what you do occasionally, it's who you are. Identity-based habits are powerful. They stick because they align with how you see yourself. Practical tools to replace motivation. Instead of waiting to be motivated, use practical tools to keep yourself consistent. 1. Implementation intentions. Replace vague goals with specific actions. Example, I'll do 10 push-ups at 7 a.m. in my bedroom. 2. Habit stacking. Attach a new habit to an existing one. Example, after brushing my teeth, I'll write one sentence in my journal. 3. The 2-minute rule. Shrink habits to 2 minutes. Example, don't commit to 30 minutes of reading. Just open the book and read one page. 4. Accountability partners. Share your goals with someone else. Humans stick to commitments when others are watching. 5. Reward yourself. Pair hard habits with small, immediate rewards, like checking a box, sipping coffee, or listening to music you enjoy. When you still don't feel like it, here's the ultimate trick: do it anyway. Every successful person has days they don't feel like working. The difference is they don't wait for motivation. They start, knowing that action itself will eventually generate motivation. It's simple. Don't wait for the feeling, create it through action. The paradox of motivation. Here's the paradox. You'll never feel motivated before you start. But once you start, motivation shows up. Stop waiting for the perfect day, the perfect energy, the perfect vibe. Start small. Start messy. Start unmotivated. Just start. Because once you do, momentum will carry you further than motivation ever could. So, why will you never be motivated the way you expect? Because motivation isn't designed to last. It's not fuel, it's a spark. The real drivers of success are discipline, systems, identity, and consistent action. Build habits that work even when you're tired. Redesign your environment to make the right choices easy. Define yourself by your habits, not by fleeting bursts of inspiration. Motivation is overrated. Momentum is everything.